Hey YouTube, Car Guy V8 here with another video, and behind me I've got the green machine. I haven't told y'all this yet, but it's done for now. I've got my other 302 that I'll be rebuilding soon to put in it because it's had low oil pressure for a while, but I've still been driving it. It's been doing fine, but then it blew a freeze plug out last month. Then a couple weeks later, it blew another one out. You know, I replaced both of those when it happened. Then it finally blew one out that I can't get to. So mixed with the low oil pressure and all the freeze plugs busting out, I figure it's about time to put that engine in. So that leaves me driving the black Chevy over here. Let's go out and take a look at it, shall we? My 89. And man, I love this truck. 5-speed, 305. Y'all have seen it in videos before. And it's a nice truck. I've actually got it to the point where it's a decent daily driver. But there was one problem. I had open exhaust manifolds on it, so it was pretty loud. Man, that thing's loud, isn't it? I love it, and I love loud vehicles, but getting in this thing at 8 a.m., heading to work, and I'd always kind of cringe, you know. I was like, I got to start this thing up every day now. And luckily, none of the neighbors said anything, so this video's not anything about the neighbors. But I figured I'd put something on it at least while I'm daily driving it, so let me show y'all what I put on it. I had a glass pack. Actually, I cut it off of that 95 over there as I just had its exhaust laying around. So I took that glass pack off. It was all rusted, so I actually had to put it on backwards on the truck. Otherwise, it'd have so many exhaust leaks. But y'all saw the pictures how I mounted it up. But let's just take a look. I don't think I'm in the right spot. I'm not crawling up under here right now. Just got clean. There we go. Now you see, just a simple little rig there, works good. And I love the way glass packs sound. That's what the green machine has on it as well. True duals with glass packs. This is just the Y pop into a glass pack. Oh, I almost forgot. I've got to show y'all something crazy. I picked up some used mid-length small block Chevy headers, and what do y'all think I should put them on, the square body or the old body style Chevy? I picked these up for 60 bucks. I saw them on the marketplace. I couldn't say no to that. I'd been looking for some headers for some time and didn't want to buy new ones, especially since my trucks kind of aren't show trucks or anything. No cracks or leaks on them other than I need to replace the collector gasket there. But they look pretty good. Okay, now let's listen to those glass packs, shall we? All right, now this is a cold start. It hasn't been started since last night. And sounds great, doesn't it? I've always loved glass packs. They just sound so unique. Even though, like I said, I had to put that one on backwards, it still sounds like a glass pack. But man, it sounds pretty good if I do say so myself, and way quieter. You could cold start this in the morning and it still sounds aggressive. You know, glass packs, how they typically get louder as you get more RPM going through the engine. So it sounds pretty good. Two things I want to show y'all that I recently did to this truck under the engine bay. Both of them was fixing up screw-ups by the previous owner. You know, I've shown y'all before how he just left wires laying in the engine bay. Anything he unplugged from the TBI, just left it laying around. Well, I got rid of all of that. Just kept the wires that you need. You know, put this wire loom around them. Made it look pretty factory-like. I mean, it looks good. Doesn't look bad at all. You see, like, the alternator stuff, there was a couple of grounds over there on the intake I left. New plug wires as well. Y'all may have already seen that. I put new plug wires, got new plugs in that HEI, but I've shown that before. The other thing I was going to show is, remember on the throttle return spring, he had it zip tied right here to that bracket. Terrible design, terrible. I'm talking about his design, not the factory design. I could have drilled a hole in there, but I didn't want to do that. So instead, I bought this bracket off of eBay, and it actually wound up being the wrong bracket, but I cut it down and made it work. Also, let's take a look at the square body now. I've been doing some stuff to it as well. The green machine I was talking about earlier, that's going to happen after the square body because I love the square body. I've got to get it going. I was taking some more stuff off of it today. You know, it needs a new flywheel, and I'm going to put a different cam in it and possibly some aluminum heads. Possibly. Depends on what these heads are. I don't know. I think they are. I was mistaken in the first square body video. They're not 305 heads. My buddy texted me after today, they're not 305 heads. He misspoke. So I think they're 194 valve 350 heads. But we'll see all that once I get them off. I don't know if I'm reusing them or if I'm going to get aluminum heads. But I got all the exhaust manifold bolts out with relative ease. So none of them snapped, and that's a big weight lifted. All the accessories are off the front. I'm looking forward to this truck. It's going to be running before, maybe not by the end of the year, but it's going to be running at least by the end of winter. And I'll keep y'all updated on it. This thing's so awesome. But guys, I think that'll do it for this video. And I hope y'all enjoyed it. And how did those glass packs sound? I think they sound pretty good, don't y'all?